20 right now.
The following is a presentation of WRDN Sports. Welcome to the Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit adventhealth.com. Now, with today's Panther Preview, here is Brian Winnekins.
From Colfax High School tonight, it's boys high school basketball as the Durand Panthers face the Colfax Vikings in a Dunn St. Croix matchup. This is the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. For the Durand Panthers, they are 2-0 in the Dunn St. Croix in first place, 3-1 overall after their 82-38 win over Boyceville. For Colfax, they're 1-1 in the Dunn St. Croix, 2-3 overall after their 68-61 loss to McDonald Central. For the Panthers, Gunnar Hurlbert's the leading scorer with 14.8 points per game. He's also the leading rebounder as well. For Colfax, Elijah Ensminger is the leading scorer with 12.6 points per game. Tristan Lenz is the leading rebounder. And coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, we're going to talk with Durand head coach Justin Radetsky about the big win over Boyceville and tonight's game against Colfax. Coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, well, we'll tell you who's playing where on our schedule on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. That's coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN.
At Advent Health, nothing is more important to us than you. We're here to care for you, ease your mind, and lift your spirits. Our medical expertise and network of care can help you meet your health challenges, hurdles, and hardships with hope, with courage, with confidence. Today, tomorrow, and in the future, we are here when you need us the most. For the latest updates on coronavirus, visit coronavirusresourcehub.com.
Welcome back to the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com as we get ready for tonight's Durand-Colfax boys basketball game. Let's run down our schedule tonight on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. In the Dunn St. Croix tonight, along with the Durand-Colfax game, Plum City Elmwood is traveling to Glenwood City. Mondovi is hosting Elk Mound. Boyceville travels to Spring Valley. In the Dairyland Conference, Alma Center Lincoln is at Port Edwards. Elma Pepin plays at Winona Cotter. Middle Border Conference basketball tonight, Somerset is at St. Croix Falls. Osceola is at Unity. We do have some games going on in girls basketball tonight. Boyceville, they are traveling to Alma Pepin. That game to be held at Pepin High School tonight. In the Middle Border Conference, Baldwin Woodville is at Altoona. Ellsworth travels to Amory. Somerset is at Osceola. That's what's happening on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard tonight. You can always get the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard at our website at realcountry1430.com/sports. Coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, we're going to talk with Durand head coach Justin Radetsky about the win over Boyceville and tonight's game against Colfax. That's coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN.
Right now, health is in every headline. But are we actually taking care of ourselves? At Advent Health, we're making sure you can safely check in with a medical professional, schedule an appointment with your primary care provider, or book a virtual visit right from your home. We're taking every safety precaution so you have easy access to care. There's never been a more important time to take care of your whole health. It's time to check in. Download the Advent Health app or visit adventhealthdurand.com.
Welcome back to the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com as we get ready for tonight's Durand Colfax boys basketball game. Joining us right now, Durand head coach Justin Radetsky. And Coach, well, first let's talk about Boyceville. Pretty dominant game by the team. They're a young team, though, too.
Yep, they got a nice young team, but they just don't have enough experience, I think, right now. We were able to put some pressure on them with kind of a three-quarter court 1-3-1, and we got a lot of steals. I mean, I think we turned them over 28 times, and we took advantage of a lot of that. And we got out and got going, and things just kind of kept going and snowballing for them as far as the turnovers, and it just let us get out there. And it was a great time to get a lot of guys some varsity playing time and get their few guys first time scoring varsity points and stuff too. So it was fun for those guys to get out on the court.
How important is that for those younger players as we get deeper into the season?
It's important. They get that first bucket out of the way, so they're not worried about that. It also allows us to really watch them in game time rather than just practice time sometime at that varsity level. And I thought it was a very enjoyable 5-6 minutes there at the end of those guys battling their guys. And it was just nice to see them going kind of back and forth with them.
Do a lot of those first-time players, yourself included, when you first went into varsity, is the speed of the game really that much different?
Well, it definitely is. It's they say it's not JV anymore or not C team anymore. It's game time, and those guys are in your face, and the gaps close earlier. The help side defense gets there quicker, so that easy move isn't always the one that's going to be there for you. It's a swing and a skip, and then find the guy and attack. So it definitely does. So it's nice to see some of those guys playing at that higher level and what they could do.
Meanwhile, obviously, then you get that on film too. So do you work with those players then on reviewing that?
Yeah, I do. I don't do every game. I do, probably half the games a year. I'll write some notes, and we have that Huddle app now that they can kind of review those notes and go through those things. And I can actually see on there how much they've been looking back at the film, and then talk about that. Hey, I see you watch the film. What do you think? And you kind of go through it with the guys there.
Talking with Durand head coach Justin Durand tonight, taking on Colfax. Again, big Dunn St. Croix conference rival. What so far have you seen in the Vikings?
They've been battling everybody tough. They've kind of taken a couple 5-6 point losses here and there, but they've been battling, and I worry about our rebounding tonight. I want to see what we can do. They got some big guys that can really get after the boards and block us out. So I'm hoping that we can battle them and get some good offensive boards, defensive boards. Only allow them to get one opportunity. They got a few guys that can shoot it too. They do play a little bit of a. It'll be interesting to see if they play us in the 2-1-2 kind of half-court zone, or if they're going to play us man-to-man. They played a little bit of both all year, so it'll be interesting to see. More 2-on-2 as of late, so we've worked against both of them in practice, so we're kind of ready for that. So we'll see. And then they'll come out in something else. You never know. But it'll be fun to see what they come out in.
Okay, that type of zone, how do you defeat it?
Well, we want to, if they're 2-on-2, we're going to be more 1-3-1 and try to work out of the short corner a little bit. If we can get it to our wings, attack from there, get it to the short corner, get our high post dropping through. We should get ourselves some open looks. I like the guys that we have in those spots to be able to attack from those spots. So we'll see what happens.
I know last year it would have been, we'll just put our foot to the floor and go as fast as we can up and down the court, and then they can never set it up. Yeah. But we don't do that no more.
Well, it's still always the easiest way to beat any defense is to beat them down the court. So we still transition hard, and you saw that against Boyceville too. We got a lot of the teams we played so far. We get the ball, we get a steal, we get a quick rebound. We are in attack mode, and we want to get up the court. And our guys do a pretty good job of that, of just getting out and attacking the hoop. So that'll be something we always encourage them. It's just maybe not so much full court pressure like we've done in the past.
All right, well, good luck tonight, Coach. We'll try to talk to you after the game.
All right, thanks.
Durand head coach Justin Radetsky on the way. Starting lineups and tip-off. It's Durand at Colfax in boys high school basketball. It's coming up next on Real Country 1430 AM stereo, WRDN, Durand, Mondovi, Wabasha, and 107.3 FM, translator W297CH, Durand.
What does it mean to feel whole? For some, it's omega-3s, high fives, or shuffleboard. It's kale, kiwi, kumquats, all together. Whatever helps you feel whole, Advent Health is here to support it. We're here to heal what hurts, ease your mind, and lift your spirit with world-class medical expertise and compassionate whole-person care. So go for it. Get back on your feet. Overcome the odds. Live your best life and feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit adventhealth.com.
Stripes and bright stars.
Welcome once again to Colfax High School, where tonight it's Durand taking on Colfax in a Dunn St. Croix matchup. I'm Brian Winnekins on Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM WRDN. A special welcome to the men and women serving in the military listening to our broadcast on our website at realcountry1430.com. We thank you for your service. We hope tonight's broadcast brings you a taste of home wherever you may be serving. Thank you to Adams Super Service, your Napa Gold Car Care Center downtown Durand, and Prime Realty of Durand, the area's #1 home seller. Visit their website at primerealitymidwest.com. as they are our streaming audio sponsors. For the Durand Panthers coming out tonight, number 3, senior Simon Bauer, the senior guard. Number 11, junior Zachary Nelson, the forward. Number 23, senior forward Gunnar Hurlberts. Number 24, sophomore guard Ethan Hurlbert. And number 25, senior forward Ethan Feedy. Panthers are 2-0 in the Dunn St. Croix. For the Colfax Vikings, coming out senior Bryce Sikora. And number 10, sophomore Elijah Ensminger, the sophomore. Number 22, senior Tristan Lentz. Number 23, junior Jack Charlau. And number 24, Ryan Albright. And that's our starting lineups tonight, as the Panthers in their road uniforms with the purple uniforms and the black numerals. Colfax in their white uniforms with the red numerals. Durand will be going from right to left here in this first half. Colfax left to right. As at center court will be Zach Nelson facing Tristan Lenz as well. Throughout the night, we'll be thanking our high school sports sponsors, all of our high school sports sponsors. We can't say this enough. Please thank all of them. Drop them an email, visit their stores, give them a call, tell them thank you for supporting our broadcasts. We are underway, and it's a loose ball, and Colfax will end up coming up with that loose ball. Sikora will come across the timeline. At center court now, bounce pass back over to Sikora. Onto the wing now over to Charlau. Tries to go inside and loses the ball, and it goes out of bounds. It's Panther ball. Ball went out in the front area. Oops. All right. So inbounded to Simon Bauer. So Simon will come up court. Pass over to Nelson on the wing. Now to Gunnar. Gunnar in the corner has it intercepted. Intercepted by Colfax, up and in, and that is Einzinger with Einsminger with the first points of the night. Bauer now at the top of the key. Now over to Nelson in the right corner. 3-ball shot off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Colfax, and quickly Colfax going back the other way. Bounce pass now over to Sikora. Sikora at center court. He's now a long cross-court pass over to Einsminger. Einsminger now bounce pass inside. Now they're going to go high-low. 3-ball coming, and shot no good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Nelson to Simon Bauer. Bauer bomb down to Feedy. Feedy back to Bauer on the left wing. Thought about the 3 now. Nelson on the right wing. He'll try to drive inside. Puts up the shot, and off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Ethan Hurlbert. He puts up a shot, up and in. So tied at 2. And now Sikora will bring it up court for the Vikings. Across the timeline, back towards center court. And here comes the trap, and gets it back over to Sikora. Sikora inside is intercepted on the pass, and that's Simon Bauer. Bauer going back the other way, keeps it himself. Hop, skip, jump, shot, good. 4-2 Panthers. As Sikora now will pass it to Einsminger at center court. Here comes the trap. They get around it now. Inside, they're going to try to get it back out to the outside to Einsminger. Long cross-court pass now to Sikora on the left side. He'll drive down to the wing. Now here comes a 3-ball from the left corner. Shot no good. And it's going to be a foul. A foul on Colfax on number 23, Charlau. And so it'll be his first team foul, Panther ball. So inbounded to Simon Bauer. Panthers lead 4-2, 15:54 remaining here in the first half. Over to Ethan now. Ethan back to Simon. Simon scores up. 3-ball from downtown. Shot no good, just a bit short. Rebounded by the Vikings. That's Lenz with the rebound. He'll get it back over to Sikora across the timeline now to Einsminger. Einsminger inside to Charlo. Charlo kicks it back out. Long three coming. Shot no good. Rebounded by Ethan Hurlbert to Simon Bauer. Back the other way we go. Simon Bauer into the lane. Puts up the shot. Blocked. Loose ball. Nelson comes up with it. Gets it back over to Gunner. Gunner in the lane. Puts up a circus shot. Still no good. Rebounded by Lenz. Lenz back over to Sikora. Sikora will come across the timeline for the Vikings. And into the corner now. And back over to Sikora. He's on the right side here as they go in, out. And now a three coming. Shot no good. Rebounded by Nelson. Nelson to Simon Bauer. Panthers lead 4-2, 14:57 remaining in the first quarter. Over to Nelson on the right wing. Nelson now to Ethan. Ethan, top of the key, drives into the lane, puts up the shot, partially blocked, rebounded by Gunner. Head fake, whistle, and a travel. And so now it'll go back to the Vikings, and it'll be rebounded by Sikora, or inbounded to Sikora, rather. As Sikora will come across the timeline for the Vikings. Here comes the trap. Bounce pass down into the corner. Back out to Sikora. Now inside now to Charlo. He'll drive into the lane, loses the ball. Trying to save it was Nelson. He just couldn't do it. And it'll stay Colfax ball. They'll inbound it to our right as Albright will inbound it. Well, we get a time here. And now coming in for the Panthers is Dre Bauer, who will come in for Ethan Feedy. All right, so Albright to inbound it. Inbounds it out to Einsminger. Einsminger at the top of the key. Bounce pass now to Sikora. Sikora here on the far near side. Now over to Jensen. Jensen kicks it back out. And now loose ball. Whistle and a foul. Foul will be on Nelson. And so inbounding it will be Albright. He'll inbound it on the far side. Pass out to Sikora. Sikora now inside to Charlo. Charlo passes it over to Jensen. He drives the lane. Shot put up. No good. Rebounded by Gunner. Gunner to Simon. Simon Bauer now across the timeline. Now to Dre Bauer. Dre on the left wing. To Simon. Simon at the top of the key now. He'll square up. Three ball. Shot good. Simon Bauer with a three. He has 5. 7-2 Panthers. 13:52 remaining here in the first half. Across the timeline comes Sikora. Nearly loses the ball. And it does. Intercepted. Simon Bauer over to Ethan. Ethan Hurlbert up and in on the steal. 9-2 Panthers. Sikora across the timeline to Einsminger. Einsminger now looking for some help. Here comes the trap, and it's going to be off. Oh, what a nice play by the Panthers. I think that was Simon Bauer. He knocked the ball off. Einsminger goes out of bounds. Timeout, Colfax, as we have 13:30 remaining here. Panthers leading 9-2. Thank you to our high school sports sponsors, including Durand Smokehouse. For all of your holiday grilling needs, it's Durand Smokehouse, Highway 85 Durand. Ask about the beef and pork bundles. Numbers Are Us, Common Sense Bookkeeping, and more. They're a certified QuickBooks Pro Advisor and Daily Money Manager. Give them a call at 672-8093 or visit them online at numbersareus.com. And 24/7 in West Wisconsin Telecom, building smart fiber optic communities from the ground up. For more information, visit wwt.coop. So the timeout is done. And it'll be Panther ball. Please thank all of our high school sports sponsors as they make our broadcasts possible. All right, so inbounded now to Simon. Simon will come across the timeline over to Dre now on the left wing. Here comes the Colfax trap back to Simon. Simon to Nelson on the right wing. Nelson now to Ethan. Ethan tried to get into the lane, dishes it off the Gunner. Gunner up and in. Nice play by the Panthers, and it makes it 11-2 now, Panthers. And nearly stolen again. Here comes a three from Albright. Shot no good. Loose ball. Coming up with it is Ethan. Ethan to Simon. So far, the Panthers are winning the battle of the boards. Simon keeps it himself. Splits two defenders. Dishes it off to Nelson at the last second. Up and in. And so now Sikora will come across the timeline. And ball intercepted. Intercepted by Bauer. Bauer, bounce pass to Ethan. Ethan puts it up, overlays it, no good. Rebounded by Simon. Simon now kicks it back to Dre. Dre left corner, three ball shot, no good. Rebounded by Ethan. Ethan now back to Nelson. Nelson to Simon. Simon top of the key now to Dre. Dre 10-footer, shot good. It's 15-2 now, Panthers. 12:21 remaining in the first half. Across the timeline comes Sikora. Here comes the trap over to Eitzminger. Eitzminger now into the corner. Now they dish it off onto the right baseline. Inside pass stolen. Intercepted by Ethan. Ethan down to the left wing to Dre. Dre to Ethan Hurlburt. Left baseline drives inside. Gets cut off. Passes tipped. Loose ball. Coming up with it is Dre. Dre back to Ethan. Ethan left corner. 3-ball. Ethan Hurlburt. Timeout. Colfax. And the Panthers lead 18-2 with 11:53 remaining here in the first half. And thank you to Riverside Grill for visit Riverside Grill for daily specials. Don't forget about the Friday fish fry and the Saturday prime rib. Riverside Grill, also a senior nutrition meal site. Riverside Grill, downtown Durand. Alcivia Co-op, if you still need to get your snowblower going for winter, have Alcivia Co-op Small Engine Center tune up your snowblower before we get another big snowstorm. Also, Martin Transport. Visit their website at martin.com for the latest job opportunities. It's better in blue at Martin Transport. And Bowers LP Gas and Appliance. They're now part of Alcivia Co-op. They'll still feature Frigidaire and Speed Queen appliances and provide quality installation and service downtown Durand. Again, please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcasts possible here on WRDN. Please drop them an email, give them a phone call, visit their stores, and tell them thank you for supporting our broadcast. Without their support, we would not be able to do any of this. So please thank our sponsors. All right, the timeout is done. It'll be Colfax ball. And the Panthers leading 18-2. So Sikora will bring it up court. Here comes the trap as they come across the timeline. Now Sikora at center court. Now a long pass to Albright. Albright loses it, and a jump ball is coming in to crash that. It was Parker Tron, and forces the jump. It'll be Panther ball. Inbounded to Simon Bauer. Simon will come across the timeline to Dre Bauer on the right wing. Dre now is getting cut off. Oh, now they're going to try to trap him into Gunner. Gunner, long cross-court pass over to Parker Tron. Tron now to Simon Bauer. He's at the top of the key to Tron. Tron at the left wing, back to Simon. They're going to reset here. It's a 2-1-2 zone, by the way, by Colfax. Over to Tron. Now Tron on the right wing, inside to Gunner. Gunner nearly lost it, but saves it. Gets it back to Dre Bauer onto the left wing. Simon Bauer, 3-ball shot short, no good. Loose ball, still a loose ball, still a loose ball. Kicked, it's rolling, and Simon Bauer comes up with it after all of that mess. Then he gets fouled. Foul's going to be on number 10, and that's going to be Eitzminger with his second team foul. And so Panthers inbounded on the far side. Dre Bauer will do that. And to Ethan Feedy. Feedy now to Simon. Simon, alley-oop to Bauer, and then he kicks it back out. Feedy to Gunnar Hurlburt inside, up and in. Oh, I really thought Dre Bauer was going to try and put that in. He kicked it back outside, though, instead. Across the timeline comes the Vikings now. Eitzminger on the left wing. Panthers lead 20-2. It's stolen. Stolen by, guess who? Dre Bauer puts it up. Count it in the foul. Now Dre Bauer doing what he does best, stealing. You bet, stealing on the court. And the foul will be on number 24, Albright, his first and third team foul. And now Dre Bauer will go for the three-point play here. Panthers leading by 20, 22-2. 10:38 remaining in the first half. Free throw on the way. In and out, no good. And loose ball, and coming up with it is Colfax. Back the other way now. Over to Eitzminger. Eitzminger kicks it back out. Now over into the left corner. That is Charlaw. Charlaw has the ball stolen. This time it's Parker Tron saying, hey, I can do that. And over to Simon Bauer. Bauer to Dre Bauer now on the left wing. Long cross-court pass to Parker Tron on the right wing. Back to Simon. Simon to Parker. Parker now to Hurlburt. That's Gunner. Gunner, right baseline, puts it up hard off the glass. No good. Rebounded by the Vikings. Back the other way come the Vikings quickly. Into the near court. And that is number 10, Eitzminger, with on the left wing. Around the horn they go. Over to Albright on the right wing now. Inside now to Jensen. Jensen tries to drive inside. He gets triple team. They kick it back out. High, low. 3-ball. Shot no good. Crashing the glass, though, is Charlaw. And it goes off of his leg out of bounds as he got the ball. And it's going to be Panther ball. 22-2. Panthers lead. 9:46 left in the first half. Gunner comes out. Ethan Hurlburt comes in. Simon Bauer's out. And looks like Austin Jamison, I think, is that who's in now. So Dre Bauer will bring it up court for the Panthers. Bauer now over to Hurlburt. Hurlburt, long cross-court pass to Bauer. He can't hang on to it. Colfax comes up with it. Einsminger on the bomb, up and in. And so Einsminger has all 4 of the Viking points. Ethan now across the timeline over to Bauer. Bauer back to Hurlburt. Hurlburt now over to Parker Tron. Right wing, 3-ball. Shot no good. Rebounded by Colfax. Lentz with the rebound. Over to Einsminger across the timeline. He's back at center court near the score table. Getting in the left corner now onto the left part of the lane. Up and in, and that is Charlaw to make it 22-6 Panthers. Coming across the timeline is Bauer. Here comes the trap to Parker Tron on the right wing. And that pass is intercepted. That's Einsminger with the interception. 2-on-1 break. He puts it up. Circa shot up and in. A little bit of run here now by Colfax. 22-8. Panthers still lead. Over to Tron now. Tron on the left wing. Inside pass to Dre Bauer, driving the lane. Oh, does not get the shooter's roll. Rebounded by Lenz. Lenz to Einsminger. Einsminger across the timeline. Bounce pass down to Albrecht. Albrecht long cross-court pass intended for Blake Johnson. It goes through his arms into the fans, and it'll be Panther ball. Simon Bauer coming back in. Gunnar Hurlburt coming back in. Ethan Anavis coming back in. So inbounded to Simon Bauer. Panthers lead 22-8. 8:15 left in the first half to Nelson. Nelson now to Gunner. Gunner to Ethan. Ethan tries to drive right baseline. Gets cut off, and now we get the bomb back the other way. And Einsminger with the shot. Suddenly Colfax winning some of those battles under the glass. Feedy, shot, no good. Rebounded by Einsminger. Quickly back the other way. 22-10 now, Panthers. And it's going to be nearly intercepted. As back out now to Johnson towards center court. Over to Albright. Albright now over to Einsminger on the left wing. Now into the lane is Lenz. Lenz back to Einsminger, left wing. 3-ball, way short. Rebounded by Feedy. Feedy to Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer to Nelson. Nelson up and in. So 24-10 now, Panthers, after the 8-0 run by Colfax. As Johnson now over to Lenz. Lenz on the left wing. Lenz now back out to Johnson. Johnson towards center court. Over to Einsminger. Einsminger bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson left wing, thought about the 3, said, oh, don't want to do that. Over to Lenz. Lenz 15-footer shot, no good. And Nelson thought he had it and kind of got stripped out of his hands. It'll be Colfax ball. Dre Bauer comes back in. Ethan Feedy takes a seat. Inbounding it on the far side will be Mitch Menden, right in front of the Panther bench. Panthers lead 24-10, 6:50 left in the first half. Whistle. What, timeout? We get a timeout, I guess. Yep. So we have a timeout, 30-second timeout. Gives us a chance to thank our high school sports sponsors, including Ryan's Sports Shop. Deer hunting does continue, hunters. If you're wanting to do some muzzle loading and more for deer hunting, Ryan's Sports Shop has all of your deer hunting needs. Ryan's Sports Shop, downtown Durand. Provisions Health. Coming soon to Durand, a new Provisions Health clinic with local provider Nikki Gillis. Visit provisions.health for more information. And the Goodrich Funeral Home, serving the Durand area for 5 generations. Find out about pre-planning services online at goodrichfh.com. Please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcasts possible. here on WRDN. Without their support, well, we wouldn't be able to do any of this, so please thank them for sponsoring our broadcasts. All right, we are ready to go. And it's inbounded quickly to Sikora. Sikora kicks it back out. 3-ball on the way. Shot no good. Whistling a foul on Colfax as Nelson got fouled on the rebound. Foul will be on number 24, Albright. That'll be his second, 4th team foul. Inbounded to Simon Bauer. Bauer across the timeline now. Over to Dre. Dre to Simon. Simon now over to Nelson. Nelson right wing. Head fakes now. Tries to drive inside. He gets cut off in the lane. Whistling a travel. Yeah, Nick Jensen's like, I don't think so. You're not going into the lane. All right, so Colfax ball now. Inbounded to Sikora. Sikora across the timeline now over to Jensen at the top of the key. Inside pass now to Lenz. Lenz drives inside, splits a couple of defenders, up and in. Inbounded to Bauer now. 24-12, Panthers. Over to Ethan. Ethan now to Nelson. Tries to drive right baseline. Can't do it out to Simon Bauer at the top of the key. Simon now over to Dre Bauer. He'll drive left baseline. Tried to get it to Nelson. And basically threw it out of bounds. It'll be Colfax ball. So inbounded now to Menden. Menden back to Sikora. Sikora across the timeline for the Vikings. Whistle and a carry. Carrying the ball, it'll go back to the Panthers. Panthers lead 24-12, 5:57 left in the half. Inbounded to Simon Bauer. So Simon across the timeline. Comes down to the right wing. He tries to get it inside to Hurlburt, and it will be off of, no, they're going to say it's off of number 22, Lenz. It'll stay Panther ball. So Simon Bauer to inbound it to Gunner. Gunner now tries to drive in right baseline, can't do it, and oh, he traveled. He was looking for Ethan. Yeah, he hesitated just a little bit and ended up traveling. So it'll be Colfax ball inbounded to Sikora. Sikora now over to Johnson. Johnson nearly, or check that, over and back. They're going to say that was Menden with the over and back. Panther ball. So Ethan Hurlburt to inbound it. Inbounded to Simon Bauer. So Simon across the timeline now. Over to Dre Bauer. Dre on the left wing. Back to Simon at the top of the key. To Gunnar Hurlburt. Now out to Dre Bauer. Left corner. 3-ball. Shot no good. Tip, 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 tip. Loose ball. And it's going to be, whose ball is it? I think it's Panther ball. Yep. So Simon Bauer to inbound it on the far side. Underneath the basket, and Simon still, oh wow, Ethan Hurlburt just like kind of floated in right underneath the basket. Everybody forgot about him. Easy shot for Ethan, 26-12 Panthers. And a ball goes out of bounds. Panther ball once again. As Jensen will come in for Colfax. So inbounded to Dre Bauer. He'll give it back to Simon Bauer. So Simon now across the timeline. Over to Dre on the left wing. Dre long cross-court pass to Nelson, right corner, 3-ball, shot short. Rebounded by Sikora. Back the other way come the Vikings pretty quickly. He's going to keep it himself. Drives splits a couple of defenders. Sikora, what a nice play there. He just said, I'm taking this coast to coast. Simon Bauer across the timeline, 26-14 Panthers. Over to Dre. Dre to Simon. Simon top of the key now. Right at the free throw line to Hurlburt. Gunner. Ooh, Nelson was able to pull that down on the right wing. Back to Gunner in the lane. Dishes it off to Ethan. Driving left baseline. Shot partially blocked, but they're going to call a foul. And I think that's going to be on Jensen. And so going to the line will be Ethan Hurlburt. Thank you to SFB Security Financial Bank, where electronic banking is easy. 212 West Prospect Street to Durand. Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com for more information. First free throw's no good. Sundstrom & Company are local tax experts. Call them now for end-of-year tax planning, 672-4425, and schedule your appointment today. And NTech, your premier communications and entertainment provider. Durand, free throw no good, rebounded by Nelson. Nelson back to Ethan. Ethan now will kick it back out to Dre Bauer on the right wing, to Simon Bauer at the top of the key, to Dre Bauer, now to Ethan. Ethan to Gunner. Gunner on underneath the basket on the right baseline, up and in. So 28-14 Panthers. Quickly back the other way comes Sikora. Now Einsminger comes in from the left corner, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Jensen. He kicks it back out towards center court. Now over to Charlaw. Charlaw over to Einsminger on the left corner. He has to get out of the corner and get it back out to the wing. Long cross-court pass now to Jensen. Jensen over to Sikora on the right wing. Back to Jensen in the right baseline. Now back to Sikora. Sikora over to Einsminger. Einsminger, three-ball shot, no good. Rebounded by Ethan Hurlbert. Over to Dre Bauer. Dre Bauer now will come across the timeline for the Panthers. Over to Simon. Simon back to Dre, now over to Nelson. Nelson right wing, three-ball shot's good by Nelson. 31-14 Panthers. 3:30 left in the half. Back the other way is Sikora. Whistle and a block. Foul will be on Dre Bauer. Coming up, our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and SFB Security Financial Bank halftime show. National news update, sports update. Try and get some scores from our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. That's coming up during our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and SFB Security Financial Bank halftime show. So inbounded now to Sikora. He's got to come back across the timeline. Here comes the trap. Bounce pass now over to Charlaw. Charlaw drives inside. Whistle and a foul. This will be on Durand. Foul will be on Feedy. Ethan Feedy. So going to the line for two is Charlaw. Thanks to Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, your answer for clean, cost-effective propane for your home energy needs. Shaw's Gas, downtown Durand. First free throw is good. Endless Summer Fitness and Tanning with around-the-clock fitness and tanning access Durand. Find out about tanning and fitness bundle packages now. You can also visit their Facebook page for more information as well. Next free throw on the way, makes them both. So Charlaw has four. Makes it 31-16. Panthers. 3:12 remaining in the half. Over to Nelson in the left corner. He's going to square up for a three off the edge of the rim. No good. Crashing the glass, though, was Feedy, and he stepped on the line trying to get out from underneath the basket. So it'll go to Colfax. So now inbounded to Albright. Albright, here comes the trap. Not across the timeline to Sikora. Sikora now will get across the timeline. Inside to Charlaw. Charlaw has it stolen. Nelson with the steal. And back the other way now to Gunner. Gunner puts it up and in. Gunner Hurlbert has 8. And Sikora now quickly across the timeline now. Einsminger from the left wing. Shot no good. And rebounded by Feedy, but then stolen. And then Feedy fouls. So stolen by Charlaw, and Feedy fouls them, and so Charlaw back to the line for two. Thank you to the Sal Block. They feature a soup and salad bar weekdays from 11 to 2. They also have daily specials at Sal Block, downtown Durand. The Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, hometown agents representing you, not individual insurance companies. First free throw is good. Riverland Energy, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Those of you in portions of Nelson and also Wamandee, we understand you're still out of power, and Riverland Energy is working on that. There's about 200 people in Buffalo County still out of power. They hope to have all of that put back together by tomorrow. And both free throws are good. That coming from Riverland Energy and also the Buffalo County Sheriff's Department. Earlier, just before the game started, was when I got notified of that. Over to Nelson, or to Tron. Now Tron inside to Ethan Hurlbert. Ethan Hurlbert up and in. So across the timeline comes Sikora, has the ball stolen by Nelson, but then Nelson loses it. Simon Bauer comes up with it, gets it to Ethan. Ethan, though, has to try and get it back to Nelson. Intercepted, though, by number 23 for Colfax, and that was Charlaw. And now it's going to be the ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Ethan Hurlbert. Minute 56 remaining in the half. Panthers lead 35-18. Inbounded to Sikora. Sikora across the timeline. Here comes the trap. Now over to Einsminger in the left corner. Einsminger now comes over to the wing now to Charlo. Charlo has the ball stolen by Gunner. Gunner tips it over to Tron. Tron to Simon Bauer. Bauer now to Nelson. Nelson into the lane. Nope, no shot. A travel before the shot. Some good, the defense just collapsed on him and he just couldn't do anything. He couldn't get the ball up and out of his hands to try and take the shot without traveling. So inbounded now to Charlo. Or check that, that's Albright rather. Albright now gets it across the timeline to Einsminger. Einsminger's pass goes to Ethan Hurlbert. He'll let everybody go by. Ethan Hurlbert now comes down to the right wing over to Gunner. Gunner in the right corner. Gunner's in trouble here, but he's going to try and dribble his way out of it. He does, into the lane. Bounce pass out to Tron. Tron right wing. 3-ball. Shot's good by Parker Tron. And so it makes it 38-18. Panthers leads back up to 20 again. Einsminger now on the left wing. Einsminger back to Albright. Albright to Einsminger on the left wing. Einsminger now, he'll try and go around Simon Bauer, puts up the shot from the left baseline, right baseline, shot no good, rebounded by Parker Tron. Parker Tron to Ethan. Ethan to Nelson. Nelson, shot no good, crashing the glasses. Ethan Hurlbert, and he puts up a shot no good, whistling a foul on Durand. Foul's going to be on Nelson. 46 seconds left in the half. Then coming up, our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and SFB Security Financial Bank halftime show. New sports. We'll also try and get some scores from the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. That coming up during our SFB Security Financial Bank and Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency halftime show. So inbounded to Charlo. Charlo now over to Sikora. Panthers lead 38-18. And here comes the trap. And it finally gets it out to Einsminger. Einsminger, 3-ball from Einsminger from the left corner. So 38-21 now. Panthers lead. Simon Bauer comes across the timeline. Panthers probably going for the last shot. Simon now to Tron. Tron on the left wing. Back to Simon. Oh, whistling a foul. Foul will be on number 4. That is going to be Sikora. Tried to intercept the pass. 6th team foul, first on Sikora. So inbounded to Bauer. Bauer now will come across the timeline. Bauer to Dre Bauer on the right wing. Now to Gunner. Gunner inside to Ethan. Ethan driving the lane, puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Colfax. Quickly back the other way comes Einsminger. Einsminger puts up the shot. No good, and that's the half. We are at halftime. And the Panthers lead 38-21. And we have our Security Financial Bank halftime show coming up. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN.
Time for the SFB Security Financial Bank and the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency halftime show. Brought to you by Security Financial Bank. Secure your future at Security Financial Bank, Durand, River Falls, Eau Claire, Ladysmith, Bloomer, and Black River Falls. And by the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, your independent insurance agent, downtown Durand.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Your hometown Auto Owners Insurance agents working for you. The Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, downtown Durand.
ABC News, I'm Dave Packer. With cases rising and Omicron spreading, President Biden is urging Americans to get COVID-19 vaccinations and boosters as soon as possible.
For unvaccinated, we are looking at a winter of severe illness and death for unvaccinated. For themselves, their families, and the hospitals they'll soon overwhelm.
If you have a choice, a CDC advisory panel says to get an mRNA COVID vaccine, either Moderna or Pfizer, over Johnson & Johnson's single-shot option. The White House is now awaiting guidance from Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky.
Whatever decision they come to will go then to Dr. Walensky, and we will follow her guidance once we get that.
Deputy Press Secretary Corinne Jean-Pierre. The FDA has permanently lifted a restriction on the abortion pill that required providers to dispense the drug in person, allowing it to be delivered by mail. Investigators looking into a fatal shooting on a New Mexico movie set have issued a search warrant for Alec Baldwin's cell phone. This is ABC News.
I'm Micah Fink, a veteran, a former Navy SEAL, and I'm with Boot Barn to talk about the power of being present. I think like this holiday season, if the whole country could get together and say, you know what, we're going to all turn our phones off. We're going to get really present, and we're going to spend time, and we're going to connect. I think 2 weeks after the holiday's over, the world would be a different place. And that's because people would be changing themselves, and by changing yourselves, you change the world. Boot Barn. Share the West.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
Get extra strong for your South Pole. Charmin keeps your undies whiter than the North Pole. Shiny, hiney, a brand new year. Come to us, Charmin. Happy New Year. May your holidays be Charmin, clean, merry, and bright. May all your undies be Charmin, clean white.
Charmin Ultra Strong just cleans better. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Hello, farmers. Join WRDN and me, Chip Flory, host of AgriTalk, at the Chippewa Valley Ag Conference on Tuesday, January 18 at CVTC's Energy Education Center in Eau Claire. The conference includes keynote sessions with me and Greg Peterson, one of the Peterson Farm brothers, plus breakout sessions on topics from succession planning, market trends, tax updates, and more. Cost is only $25 per person, and that includes lunch. For more information, visit sfbank.com.
NFL teams continue to lose players to the league's COVID protocols, and the Packers joined that group today when nose tackle Kenny Clark was added to the reserve COVID list. I'm Bill Scott with sports. Packers coach Matt LaFleur said rookie TJ Slayton will have to play a significant role in Sunday's game at Baltimore.
Other guys are going to have to step up, and that's just the world we live in right now. You know, you see it going on throughout the league. A lot of teams are facing the same issues, and the way I look at it is no different than when you have an injury on game day, but at least you have some preparation time to get the guys the reps that they need. So obviously Slayton's going to play a big role in that, and we'll decide who that fifth guy is.
David Bakhtiari returned to the practice field yesterday, much to the surprise of LaFleur.
It did surprise me, as surprised as everybody else. So hey, I think that just speaks to how badly he wants to get back out there, and he's going to do everything he can, and hopefully he'll be out there again today.
Bakhtiari did return to the practice field again for a second day today. Aaron Rodgers not practicing with the Packers for a second straight day, and in Baltimore, Lamar Jackson held out of workouts with a sprained ankle for the second consecutive day. Washington football team added 3 more players to the COVID reserve list today, bringing the total to 17 for the week and 21 overall. Of the 21 players, 11 were possible starters as they get ready to take the Eagles on Sunday. Lions Pro Bowl tight end TJ Hawkinson underwent thumb surgery today. He'll miss the rest of the season. Week 15 of the campaign kicks off tonight. Kansas City in Los Angeles against the Chargers. 4th-ranked Wisconsin volleyball team takes on top-ranked and unbeaten Louisville in the Final Four semifinals in Columbus tonight. 3-time All-American setter Sydney Hildy says they're battle-tested.
Yeah, the Big Ten definitely prepares us for this moment. So many matches are decided by just a couple points, and you're playing great competition over and over again. So you get experience with the points where the game's on the line. So I think that we're really ready for those moments.
Badgers enter tonight's match having won 18 straight sets dating back to the regular season. Bill Scott, Wisconsin Radio Network.
The thought of my sons growing up without me inspired me to quit smoking.
I talked to my doctors, and then I threw away all my cigarettes, ashtrays, and lighters.
I started exercising instead of smoking.
Getting support from friends online kept me on track.
Staying away from alcohol when I was first quitting was key.
Instead of smoking after I ate, I'd get up and take a walk.
I missed having a cigarette in my hand, so I'd hold a pen or a straw, anything.
Until I knew I wouldn't give in to temptation, I spent more time with my friends who didn't smoke.
I went to places that were smoke-free.
I didn't stay quit the very first time I tried.
I kept on trying, and I learned something each time.
Do whatever it takes.
No matter how many times it takes.
I quit.
I quit.
I quit.
We did it, so can you.
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and CDC.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Your hometown auto owner's insurance agents working for you. The Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, downtown Durand.
Hello, farmers. Join WRDN and me, Chip Flory, host of AgriTalk, at the Chippewa Valley Ag Conference on Tuesday, January 18 at CVTC's Energy Education Center in Eau Claire. The conference includes keynote sessions with me and Greg Peterson, one of the Peterson Farm brothers, plus breakout sessions on topics from succession planning, market trends, tax updates, and more. Cost is only $25 per person, and that includes lunch. For more information, visit sfbank.com.
And welcome back to Colfax, where we are at halftime, and the Panthers leading 38-21. Well, let's run down some scores on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. Earlier tonight in the JV game, Durand defeated Colfax 34-19. Also earlier today, it was Mondovi in boys basketball defeating Osseo Fairchild 68-48. And in boys hockey from earlier today, it was New Richmond over Menominee by a score of 8-1. You can always follow the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. It will automatically update throughout the evening when games are going on. We can always check it early as well, early in the morning with some of the finals. Just go to our website, realcountry1430.com/sports. That's realcountry1430.com/sports for the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Coming up, we have the second half. The Panthers leading 38-21. And second half action coming up. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN.
You know, our lives are busy, and at times it's hard to seize an opportunity, especially one that's good for us. Eating fresh fruits and vegetables from Durand Fresh Market is simple and good for your health. Strapped for time, Durand Fresh Market has all the ingredients for a healthy meal for your family that can be prepared in under 10 minutes. Today and every day, Durand Fresh Market is filled with hundreds of healthy options, including locally grown items. Hometown proud, Durand Fresh Market, downtown Durand.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bauer Built Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bauer Built Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bauer Built on service.
Welcome back to Colfax High School as we get ready for the second half here, with the Panthers leading 38-21. All right, and Panthers in the second half will be going from left to right, Colfax right to left. Panthers will get the ball to start. All right, we are ready to go. Listening to Durand Panther Boys High School Basketball here on WRDN Durand. I'm Brian Winnekins as we're in the second half. Panthers leading 38-21 just at the start of the half as Gunnar Hilbert drives inside after the pass from Ethan. It's tipped up and the shot's no good. Still a loose ball. And this time Colfax comes up with it. That was Lenz. Lenz gets it to Sikora. Sikora now to Einsminger. Einsminger now bounce pass back to Sikora at center court. And we get a kick. So Einsminger will inbound it here on the near side. Looking, and long cross-court pass nearly stolen, but Albright comes up with it. Down to the right wing, now to Sikora, back towards center court. 2-1-2 zone by the Panthers. Over to Einsminger now. Einsminger tries to work it down, and a whistle and a kick again. So inbounding it on the far side will be Albright. Albright to Sikora. Sikora now will come down into the
trap, and a pass will be thrown out of bounds. It'll be Panther ball. So inbounded to Bauer. So Simon Bauer comes across the timeline. Here comes the Colfax trap. Now to Nelson. Nelson down to Ethan Hurlbert. Ethan Hurlbert on left baseline. Into Gunner. Gunner in the lane. Head fake shot and a whistle and a foul. He'll go to the line for 2. And so to the line. Foul is on Albright. Check that, it's on Charlo. And first free throw is good. Thank you to Jerry Barron Sons, featuring dog and pet food from Nutrisource and Diamond, located by Annabas Silo Highway 25, Durand. And the Chen Fitzsmith Funeral Home, serving the Mondovi area. Next free throw is good. Give them a call at 926-3630 or visit chenfit-smithfuneralhome.com. So Gunner has 10 so far on the night. And across the timeline now comes Sikora. Sikora's pass inside to Charlo. Charlo, though, has to kick it back out to Einsminger. Einsminger puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Nelson. Nelson to Gunner. Gunner takes it the rest of the way over, lays it, no good. Einsminger with the rebound, back the other way. Einsminger long, cross-court pass to Albright. Albright now in the left wing. Now back to Einsminger on the right wing. He head fakes the 3, tries to drive inside, can't do it. Bounce pass now to Lenz. Lenz on the left corner. Back out to Einsminger. Einsminger over to Sikora. Sikora now around the horn. They go to Albright. Albright over to Charlotte. 3-ball shot, no good. Rebounded by Albright. He puts it up and in. 40-23 Panthers lead. 16-13 left in the second half. Over to Nelson now. Nelson on the left wing. Back to Bauer. Bauer now to Feedy. Feedy on the right wing. Here comes the trap for him. Long cross-court pass to Nelson. Nelson squares up left wing. 3-ball shot, no good. Tip. Loose ball. Sikora comes up with it. Bounce pass to Einsminger. He can't hang on to it. Threw it just a little bit too hard. It'll go back to the Panthers. So Nelson to inbound it. Feedy comes out. Dre Bauer comes in. Inbounded to Simon Bauer. So Simon across the timeline now. Try to get it inside to Gunner. He tips it. Now, oh, what a behind-the-back pass to Nelson, up and in. Okay, he tipped it, but it still worked out for Gunner Hurlbert on the assist. 42-23 Panthers. Across the timeline comes Sikora now to Einsminger on the right wing. Over to Albright. Albright now back to Einsminger. Right corner. 3-ball. Shot short. No good. Rebounded by Dre Bauer. Over to Simon. Simon to Nelson. Nelson up and in. Nelson has 11. Inbounded now to Sikora. Whistle and a timeout. So timeout Colfax. Panthers lead 44-23, 15-11 left in the game, Thank you to Bauer Built Tire for all of your tire needs, rotations, and oil changes. It's Bauer Built Tire, Prospect Street, Durand. The Cottage, I still have some time to get some great gifts for Mom from the Cottage. Visit the Cottage, downtown Durand. The JKO Auto Body Shop, featuring car restoration and collision repair. They have a loaner car to give you while they fix your vehicle. It's the JKO Auto Body Shop, Madison Street, Durand. Durand Fresh Markets, your hometown grocery store. Durand Fresh Market. O'Galley Cheese Factory, featuring locally made cheesecakes from Joseph's Cheesecakes of Chippewa Falls. Rhonda tells me those are really good. She's from Chippewa Falls. She knows all about them, and she says, yes, those are very good. Also, Durand Smokehouse, for all of your holiday meal needs, it's Durand Smokehouse, Highway 85, Durand. Ask about the beef and pork bundles from Durand Smokehouse. Please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcasts possible here on WRDN. Again, without their support, wouldn't be able to bring you tonight's game, not only on the radio, but on the video and the whole bit. So please thank our sponsors. They're the ones that make our broadcasts possible. Across the timeline now comes Sikora. Sikora now over to Charlotte, tries to drive inside, kicks it back over to Albright. Albright back to Sikora. Sikora back to Albright, and it goes out of bounds in the left corner, Panther ball. So inbounded to Dre Bauer, back to Simon Bauer. So Simon will bring it across the timeline to Dre. Dre on the right wing. Now inside pass to Ethan Hurlbert. Overlays it, no good, but tipped up and a whistle and a foul. Foul will be on Nelson. That'll be his third. So it'll be Colfax ball. Inbounded to Sikora. Sikora now back to Charlaw. Charlaw back to Sikora. Sikora quickly back the other. Comes down to the top of the key now to Albright on the right wing to Sikora. Sikora over to Albright, and three-ball shot, no good, long two, no good. And rebounded by the Panthers, tipped out of. How was it off of Ethan? What? Wow. I thought it was off of. Guess my glasses are no good. Okay, well, yeah, I got to get them checked, my eyes checked again, because I thought that was off the Colfax player. But anyway, inbounded now as Colfax now gets it to Einsminger on the left wing. Here comes the trap, and a bounce pass now to Charlaw. Charlaw on the left baseline. Bounce pass intercepted. Intercepted by Ethan Hurlbert. This time he's going to take it himself. Nope, dishes it off to Nelson. Nelson up and in. Nelson has 13 on the night. 46-23 Panthers. Sikora now, here comes the trap. And he loses the ball. Dre Bauer stole it. Got it to Ethan. Ethan back to Dre. Dre up and in. Well, Dre Bauer started the whole stealing process. Quickly back the other way. Another steal by Dre Bauer as he knocks it away. Loose ball back to Dre. Dre stops up and in. Timeout. Colfax. Panthers lead. Wow. Panthers lead 50-23. 13:47 remaining in the second half. Thank you to Numbers R Us, Common Sense Bookkeeping, and more. They're a certified QuickBooks Pro Advisor and Daily Money Manager. Give them a call at 672-8093 or visit them online at numbersrus.com. 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom. Building smart fiber optic communities from the ground up. Find out more. Visit www.coop. Riverside Grill. Visit Riverside Grill for the daily specials. Don't forget about that Friday fish fry or Saturday prime rib. I may have to have that. Riverside Grill, also a senior nutrition meal site. Riverside Grill, downtown Durand. Alcivia Co-op. Get your snowblower ready for winter. And farmers, don't forget about the grease and lubricant sale at Alcivia Co-op going on right now. Visit Alcivia Co-op to find out how you can get a Visa gift card as well. Farmers, while we get those grease and lubricants. Also, Bowers LP Gas and Appliance, also now part of Alcivia Co-op. They still feature Frigidaire and Speed Queen appliances. They are providing installation and service located in downtown Durand. And Martin Transport, visit their website at martin.com for the latest job opportunities. It's better in blue at Martin Transport. Please thank our sponsors as they make our broadcasts possible here on WRDN. Without their support, wouldn't be able to bring you the games not only on the radio, but on the video and YouTube channel and all that. So please thank them for our sponsors. And it's stolen again. And who was that? Nelson. Nelson to Ethan Hurlbert. Ethan Hurlbert up and in. Yes, here comes the trap again. And they get it across the timeline to Einsminger. Einsminger now to Albright. Panthers lead 52-23, thrown out of bounds. Panther ball. Colfax looking definitely frustrated here. Panthers have just gone on a pretty quick run here with a lot of turnovers as Dre Bauer now across the timeline. Over to Nelson on the right wing, or left wing rather, back to Dre. Dre top of the key. Over to Parker Tron on the right wing to Ethan Hurlbert. Ethan Hurlbert bounce pass inside to Nelson. Nelson puts it up, count it, and the foul. Foul will be on Lenz. So Hurlbert, or check that, Nelson now to try to complete the three-point play. And he does. Nelson has 15 on the night. So inbounded now back to Albright. Across the timeline to Einsminger. Einsminger now to Charlotte. He'll try to drive inside. Loses the ball. Stolen by guess who? Dre Bauer. Bomb to Nelson, but this time Nelson can't hang on. He tries to save it. Well, Jensen's like, we'll take it. And back the other way comes Charlo. Charlo now hands it off inside, puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Lenz. Lenz to Jensen. Jensen up and in. 55-25 Panthers. As across the timeline comes Bauer. To Gunner now. Gunner left baseline. Tries to put up a shot. Partially blocked. Loose ball. Parker Tron comes up with it on the right wing. Into Gunner now into the lane. Puts up the shot. Short. No good. Rebounded by Colfax. Back to Einsminger. Einsminger now comes down the other way. Puts up its shot. No good. Rebounded by Jensen. Jensen Turnaround shot, head fake shot, no good. Tipped out, and loose ball coming up with it is Charlau. Charlau now out to Einsminger. Einsminger now on the right wing. Over to Albright. Albright now. Cross-court pass over to Lenz. Lenz now back to Albright. Albright now to Jensen. He'll drive left baseline, puts up the tough shot, gets the shooter's roll. Nick Jensen now. Couple of baskets there. He's got 4 on the night. 55-27 Panthers. 11:48 left in the game rather. And Dre Bauer just squares up at the top of the key. Dre Bauer just is like, coming along, you know what? I think I'll just take the shot from here. Wow, 58-27 Panthers. Now into Jensen. Jensen left baseline, puts up the shot. Oh, Gunner, yeah, he head faked Gunner, and Gunner committed. Totally hacked him. And so to Jensen to the line. Thank you to Ryan's Sports Shop. Visit Ryan's Sports Shop for all of your ice fishing supplies, including rods, reels, bait, augers, and more. Ryan's Sports Shop, downtown Durand. First free throw, no good. Provisions Health, coming soon to Durand, a new Provisions Health clinic with local provider Nikki Gillis. Visit provisions.health for more information. Please thank our sponsors. They make our broadcasts possible here on WRDN. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit their businesses. Jensen makes the second one. And so across the timeline to Parker Tron. Parker Tron now to Feedy. Pass is intercepted. Back the other way. And that is Einsminger on down to the right wing. Over inside that pass now to Jensen. Jensen kicks it back out to Albright. Albright on the left wing. Long cross-court pass. Nearly lost, but saved by Lenz over to Einsminger. Einsminger now to Jensen. Jensen on the left wing. Jensen has it stolen. This time Simon Bauer with the steal. Over to Feedy. Feedy lays it up and in. Technical foul. Foul's good. And so after the shot, and so Feedy makes the 2. And now the Colfax coach is asking, Mark Knoll is asking for an explanation. The technical foul's on Lenz. So Feedy will be going to the line to shoot 2, and then the Panthers get the ball back. All right, so here we go. Thank you to the Goodrich Funeral Home of Durand, your authorized location for monuments from Lifetime Memorials. Call Goodrich Funeral Home of Durand for more information. First free throw, no good. SFB Security Financial Bank. Secure your future with your community bank. Security Financial Bank. Prospect Street, Durand. Advent Health. Time to feel whole with Advent Health at Durand. Visit adventhealth.com for more information. Feedy misses them both. And Panthers will get the ball back. So Panther ball again as Bauer across the timeline now over to Dre Bauer on the right wing. Long cross-court pass to Parker Tron. Parker Tron tried to get it to Gunner. Gunner's trapped. He kicks it back out to Simon Bauer. Head fakes. Feedy now 15-footer. Good. And so now 62-28 Panthers. Back the other way now comes Colfax. Einsminger now over to Albright. Albright cross-court pass to Lenz on the left wing. Lenz now back to Albright. Albright will have to come back out towards center court. Albright now to Lenz. Lenz tries to drive inside, can't do it. Back to Albright on the left wing. Long cross-court pass intercepted this time. Parker Tron. 2-on-1 break. Parker Tron overlays it, no good. And it's going to be off of Durand. And they'll go back to Colfax. Panthers lead 62-28. 10:07 remaining here in the game. So coming in for Colfax is Menden, and Menden will inbound it to Albright. And cross to Menden across the timeline, long cross-court pass to Albright. Albright now back towards center court, inside to Lenz. Lenz puts it up and good. Now to Simon Bauer, 62-30, Panthers lead. Over to Simon now. Simon at the top of the key, over to Parker Tron. Left wing, 3-ball! Parker Tron with another 3. And inbounded to Albright. Albright now over to Einsminger on the left wing. Long cross-court pass over to Menden. Menden on the left wing now to Albright at the top of the key. Back to Menden. Menden left the baseline, and now he goes to the corner. Bounce pass back to Albright on the wing. Inside to Jensen, now back out to Menden. Menden left corner, 3-ball shot, no good. And rebounded by Lenz. Lenz now back out to Albright. Albright will put up a 3 from the right wing, shot no good. Rebounded by Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer keeps it himself. Up and in. And back the other way now comes Colfax, and that is Menden. 67-30, Panthers lead, 8:50 remaining. Bounce pass now over to Albright, who throws it away. So it'll be Panther ball. Ethan Hurlburt coming in for Gunner now. So inbounded to Simon Bauer. Bauer now across the timeline. Inside pass stolen. Intercepted by Menden. Menden now to Einsminger. Einsminger puts up the shot. Loose ball. Rebounded by Jensen. Whistling a foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Also now in for the Panthers, Parker Olmstead in. Foul's going to be on number 25, Ethan Feedy. Thank you to Sundstrom & Company, our local tax experts. Call them now for end-of-year tax planning, 672-4425, and schedule your appointment today. First free throw is good. NTech, your premier communications and entertainment provider, Durand. And next free throw on the way is good, as Jensen makes them both. So back to Bauer now. Bauer to Parker Tron. And ball is kicked. Nice kick by Einsminger. Panthers lead 67-32 with 8:19 remaining here in the game. Parker trying to inbound it. Inbounds it to Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer will bring it up court now. Stop. Bounce pass to Armstead, or Armstead rather, kicks it back out to Bauer. Bauer now to Tron. Tron left wing. 3-ball shot no good. Einsminger with the rebound. Back the other way he goes. Lays it up and gets the shooter's roll. And quickly the Panthers back across the timeline. That's Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer to Parker Tron. Tron now to Hurlburt. Hurlburt inside to Feedy. Feedy right baseline, puts it up over, lays it. No good. Rebounded by Jensen. Back the other way now comes Einsminger. Einsminger spin move and loses the ball. Trying to do the spin move. And so it'll be back to the Panthers. Olmstead now to inbound it to Simon Bauer. So Simon Bauer now across the timeline. Over to Olmstead. Olmstead back to Bauer. Bauer now inside pass to Feedy. He can't hang on to it. Colfax comes up with it. And that is Albright. Albright now back across the timeline. Panthers lead 67-34. 7:20 left in the game. Inside now to Jensen. Jensen kicks it back out to Einsminger. Einsminger puts up the shot, no good. And Olmstead with the rebound. To Hurlburt, to Bauer. Bauer to Tron. Tron to Feedy. Feedy up and in. So Feedy's got 6. 69-34 now. As across the timeline now. Inside to Jensen. Jensen into the lane. Whistling a foul. He'll go to the line for 2. I think the foul's on Bauer. Yep. All right, so Jensen to the line for 2. Thank you to Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance. They offer a full line of Whirlpool appliances along with installation and service. Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, downtown Durand. Prime Realty of Durand. Visit their website at primerealitymidwest.com. Prime Realty, they are the area's #1 home seller. First free throw is good. Adams Super Service, your Napa Gold Car Care Center, Durand. They're offering shuttle service and loaner vehicles while they fix your vehicle. That's Adams Super Service, downtown Durand. And Endless Summer Fitness and Tanning. With around-the-clock fitness and tanning access downtown Durand, visit their Facebook page for weekly and monthly specials from Endless Summer Fitness and Tanning. Please thank our high school sports sponsors. Without their support, we couldn't do any of this. There'd be no radio, no TV, the videos, no nothing. So please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcasts and video streams possible. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit their business. Tell them thank you for supporting our broadcasts. So both free throws were good. It's 69-36 Panthers. Dre Bauer now over to Olmstead with the three. That's Parker Olmstead with the three from the right wing. 72-36 now, Panthers. Back the other way now comes Colfax. Here comes a three from the other way. Shot no good. Parker Tron tries to save it, but coming up with the loose ball is Olmstead, who gets it to Dre Bauer. And Bauer across the timeline, keeps it himself now, over to Parker Tron. Three ball, shot's good by Parker Tron. 75-36 now. And so back the other way. Long cross-court pass, and the ball is partially blocked by Dre Bauer, goes out of bounds. As Menden was trying to put up the shot. I think we're a point away from the running clock. 6 minutes remaining here in the game. Panthers up by 39. All right, get a bunch of changes now for Colfax. So inbounded now to Sikora. Sikora inside pass, whistle, and no shot. We get a foul before that. That was Charlaw with the foul's going to be on Tyler Pelkey, who's now in for the Panthers. Sikora to inbound it, looking, and inbounded now to Charlaw. Charlaw puts up the shot, does not get the shooter's roll. Rebounded by Swanson. He puts up a shot, no good. Loose ball. Coming up with it is Parker Tron. Parker Tron now over to number 4. That's Pelkey. Pelkey back to Tron. Tron at the top of the key. Looking for Austin Jamison inside, and no one was there. Overthrew everybody, out of bounds. Back to the Vikings now. 5:35 remaining. And Panthers lead 75-36. Across the timeline now comes Sikora. Over to Charlaw. Charlaw now back over to Menden. Menden puts up a shot in the lane. Shot no good. Loose ball. Still a loose ball. Still a loose ball. So travel, fighting for the ball, was Pelkey, and basically when he was falling, it made the ball move, and so that's a travel, and so it'll go back to Colfax. Albright now to inbound it. Inbounds it to Sikora. Sikora now inside pass, whistling a foul. Foul will be on Durand, and that is going to be on number 4, and that's going to be on Tyler Pelkey. As Albright now to inbound it. Inbounds it to Charlaw. Charlaw in the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by the Panthers. Coming up with the rebound is Jamison. Over to Pelkey now. Pelkey to Jamison. He throws up a 3 from the top of the key, no good. And rebounded by Charlaw to Sikora now. Sikora across the timeline. Sikora's pass, looking for someone inside, no one home, or no one looked for it, out of bounds, Panther ball. 4:47 remaining in the game, Panthers leading 75-36. And across the timeline now to Parker Tron. Parker Tron over to Pelkey on the left wing. 3 ball on the right wing, 3 ball by Pelkey to make it 78-36 now, Panthers. It should be enough for the running clock now. So we're above 40. And running back the other way is Charlaw. He'll put it up and in. And across the timeline now comes the Panthers over to Drew Anderson. Drew Anderson now to Pelkey. Pelkey inside pass to number 31, and that is Austin Jamison, and he puts up the shot up and in. And on the inbound pass, the player, that would have been number 24, that would have been Albright, stepped on in court and out. In and out at the same time. It goes back to the Panthers. And yep, we are under running clock, 80-38. Panthers leading. Clock running down to 3:47 now. Inbound pass. Oh, nice pass inside to Parker Olmstead. He puts it up and in. So back the other way comes Colfax, and that's Einsminger. Einsminger into the lane, puts up the shot, up and in. Coming up, our Bauer-Built Panther post-game show. Hope to talk with Coach Radetsky. Have scores on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard as well. Plus, we'll preview our next broadcast as well. Over to Parker Tron. Now around the horn we go, and that is Jamison on the back out to Parker Tron. Now over to Anderson. Anderson to Jamison. Jamison now to Pelkey. Pelkey, top of the key, squares up. 3 ball off the back of the rim. No good. It will be out of bounds. And it'll stay Panther ball. And so inbounded now to Jamison. Jamison puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Colfax. That was Swanson with the rebound. Quickly back the other way is Einsminger. Einsminger now squares up. 3 ball, shot no good. Rebounded by the Panthers, and that was Ryan Mason. Mason now to Olmstead. Olmstead quickly across the timeline. Over to Anderson. Anderson back out to Pelkey. Pelkey now around the horn they go. Now Jamison has it on the left wing. Back over to Mason. Got a lot of the subs in right now, so unfamiliar on a lot of the numbers, names. Anderson would put up the shot, but it was no good. Rebounded by Colfax. Back over to Hoffman now. Hoffman drives inside, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Swanson, puts up a shot, no good. And fighting for the ball. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be Panther ball. Clock continuing to run down to 1:56. 82-40 Panthers lead. Coming in for the Panthers now number 22. Grady Hayden comes in. So he'll inbound it to Olmstead. Olmstead across the timeline for the Panthers. Over to Ryan Mason. Mason inside pass to Jamison. They go along back outside, and now here's Hayden. Hayden 3 ball, in and out shot, no good. Loose ball, and Colfax comes up with it. That was Swanson with the rebound. He gets it off to Johnson. Clock continuing to run down to 1:22. Panthers going to obviously win this game, up 82-40. Over into the corner now. That's number 15, Yarrington. Puts up a 3. Shot no good. And ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay Colfax ball. Again, our Bauer-Built Panther postgame show coming up. Inbounded now to Hoffman. They get it out back towards center court over to Menden. Menden, top of the key. He's going to try and drive inside. Under a minute remaining. Shot partially blocked. Now we got a loose ball. Still a loose ball, jump ball. And partially blocking that initial shot was Austin Jamison for the Panthers. Oh, we're going to get a stoppage of the clock. We're going to have a timeout here, I think, by the Panthers. You can still call timeouts if you want. Thank you to Cell Block, featuring a soup and salad bar and the Fish Fry Fridays with all-day soup and salad bar. The Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, hometown agents representing you, not individual insurance companies. And Riverland Energy, your Touchstone Energy partner. Please thank all of our sponsors, including Jerry Barron Sons with custom-made feed for livestock from Hubbard Feeds, located by Annabis Silo, Highway 25 Durand. Bauer-Built Tire. Let Bauer-Built take care of all of your automotive needs under one roof. Give them a call at 672-8300. The Cottage, from floral arrangements to gifts for mom. Visit the Cottage, downtown Durand. Also, Galley Cheese Factory, featuring locally made brats from a butchery in Spring Valley. So we get across the timeline now for the Panthers, and that's Drew Anderson. Anderson long cross-court pass over to Olmstead. Into the lane now. They kick it back out to Hayden. Hayden to Anderson in the corner. As down to 24 seconds remaining. Probably just playing keep away here now. Anderson back towards center court. Panthers going to win this game. Yep, they're just playing keep away. As Hayden now with it, just salting it away. And that is Jamison. Jamison now will hand it off to Olmstead. 5 seconds remaining. Panthers going to win tonight 82-40. And that is our final from Colfax tonight. And coming up, we have our Bauer-Built Panther post-game show. That's on the way. Being brought to you by Bauer-Built Tire and Service, Durand and Mull Drive, Eau Claire. It's Durand Panther boys basketball here on WRDN.
Thank you for listening to tonight's Durand Panther Sports broadcast on WRDN. Time now for the Bauer Built Panther post-game show, brought to you by Bauer Built Tire and Service, with locations in Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bauer Built Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bauer Built Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bauer Built, built on service.
Welcome back to Colfax tonight, as the Panthers win tonight easily, 82-40. Let's run down scoring tonight for the Panthers. Leading the way, Zach Nelson had 15 on the night. Also, Gunnar Hurlbert had 12. Dre Bauer had 11. Ethan Hurlbert had 11. Parker Tron 9. Simon Bowers 7. Also, Ethan Feedy 6. Parker Olmsted 5. Tyler Pelkey 3, Austin Jamison 2 with the win. Panthers go to 3-0 here on the season in the Dun St. Croix. For Colfax tonight, it was Elijah Einsminger with 15. Nick Jensen had 9. Jack Charlo had 8. Tristan Lenz 4. Ryan Albright and Bryce Sakura both had 3 with the loss. Vikings dropped to 1-1 on the season. Well, for the Panthers, pretty dominating first half, which just kind of extended into the second half as well. As they just won the battle of the boards. It's as simple as that. Really, I mean, they also were able to do a whole bunch of, they had a lot of turnovers as well against Colfax and turn them into points. And so pretty convincing victory tonight, 82-40 for the Durand Panther boys basketball team. Well, let's see if we can't also get some scores as well from our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. Earlier this evening, Mondovi defeated Osceola Fairchild 68-48. That in boys basketball. It was New Richmond winning over Menominee tonight in boys hockey by a score of 8-1. See if there's anything else here that we got going. I know Mondovi's in a tournament tonight, so they had an early game, and I think they're currently in another game as well. I think they're taking on Elk Mound tonight. Let's see, from girls basketball, Menominee defeats Eau Claire Memorial 57-50 tonight. And it was in boys hoops, Menominee over Sparta 75-52. If you'd like to follow along with the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard, just go to our website. You can get the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard anytime you need it, anytime you want it. And just go to our website at realcountry1430.com/sports. That's realcountry1430.com/sports. We're going to take one final break here. And when we come back, hopefully we'll have a chance to again, talk with Coach Radetsky. Again, we try to set the post-game interviews up. I like when we're at Colfax team games, places like this, we're up in a loft, and it's kind of hard to get the coach. He likes to talk, the coaches like to talk to their players after a game, win, lose, or draw, and it's also kind of hard for them to get up over here to us. But hopefully Coach Radetsky will be able to come back here in just a minute or so. So we're going to take another break, and when we come back, we'll also preview our next broadcast as well. That's coming up on the Bauer Built Panther post-game show, being brought to you by Bauer Built Tire and Service, Durand and Mull Drive, Eau Claire. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN. WRDN.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bauer Built Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bauer Built Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bauer Built on service.
Welcome back to Colfax High School, where tonight Durand wins it by a score of 82-40. And meanwhile, in the JV game from earlier tonight as well, it was Durand winning that by a score of 34-19. Well, our next broadcast is tomorrow night, as we will be coming back over to Elk Mound. Got another big game for the Durand Lady Panthers, as Lady Panthers taking on Elk Mound, and we will have that game for you starting at about 7 o'clock on air on Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM, WRDN. Also on our streaming audio service as well at our website at realcountry1430.com. Just click on the Listen Now button for our streaming audio. And we will plan on having it as well on our live streaming video stream service. Again, at our website. Just go to our website and click on the live streaming tab. And once the video starts, you can you'll be able to watch the game. If you missed one of our game broadcasts, go to the video on demand part of our live streaming tab on our website, and you can see some of the games that last few games that we've had. You can watch the Durand Colfax girls game, the Durand Boyceville boys game. Those are posted there again on our live streaming tab at our website at realcountry1430.com. And look who's here. He's here live and in person. Is Coach Justin Radetsky. And, well, Coach, you won the battle of the boards tonight.
Yeah, that's what we really emphasized early on. You know, in the locker room before the game, we said we got to control the boards. I thought they were much bigger than us, you know, if you look across the board. But our wings especially were really able to hammer down on the weak side, on those weak side rebounds, and they did a good job pushing the guy underneath. And actually those rebounds then got us out in transition quite often too.
Meanwhile, Dre Bauer again, just I don't know how many steals he had again, but he went for a point there. It was like 2 or 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really, you know, when you're playing that and our guys are getting a lot of good pressure on the ball, he can really lay in the weeds, and he has good instincts for that pass and timing. Does a really good job there. And then on the ball, too. He's so long and has that quick reaction to get those tips and steals.
Meanwhile, Zach Nelson leads the way tonight with 15.
Oh, yeah. He's got it going from the outside a little bit there, and then he had some nice attack moves, and he did a really good job rebounding, too. I'd like to see if he had 10 rebounds or more.
Coach, late in the game, there was a technical on the Colfax player. Why was that? Because he hit the backboard with his hand, or what was that all about?
Well, from what the ref said he saw was that he hit the backboard on the opposite side of where the ball was laid in. So if they do that, then that is an automatic technical. Now, I kind of saw it on the same side. We had been called in that once about 5 years ago in Baldwin, and it was we were the ones who got teed up, and it was kind of a similar play. And technically, I think it was, but I actually think there was a block attempt like 5 minutes earlier.
That was
the one that should have been a technical and wasn't. But no, that's the rule on it. So if you go for the opposite side of the backboard and you slap it, it's more of a kind of a goaltending or a taunting type of action than it is an attempt to block the shot. So that's what the ref saw, and that's why he called that.
Okay, because I was like, what's that all about? Well, you know, again, you know, Gunnar and Ethan also had a great night. Even, you know, Dre Bauer scoring 11, but some of your reserves as well came in, and again, we're playing pretty darn good.
Yeah, they did a nice job. I thought the Hurlberts really found each other very well against that zone. You know, either one got it at the high post and fed the other one cutting baseline, or one got it in the short corner and fed the other one cutting through the middle. Those two finding each other against the zone like that really, you know, caused them to collapse, and then we had guys hitting threes. Parker Tron came in and hit a bunch of threes besides, Zach Nelson. Dre stepping in, hitting threes there too. Really happy, especially some of the guys that got a little more time than normal tonight. They came in, did a really good job taking care of the ball first, and then looking for theirs, looking for their action. Sometimes they get a little nervous to do something. They look for their opportunity to do something.
Well, good win tonight, a big win tonight for the Panthers. Congratulations, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
That is Durand head coach Justin Radetzky. Again, our next broadcast will be tomorrow night, Durand at Elk Mound in girls basketball, and we'll have that game for you starting with coverage at 7 o'clock with the Advent Health Panther preview tip-off at 7:15. Once again, our final score tonight, Durand wins it 80-40 or 82-40. You've been listening to Durand Panther boys high school basketball here on Real Country 1430 AM WRDN, Durand, Mondovi, Wabasha, and 107.3 FM. Translator W297CH Durand. I'm Brian Winnikins. Have a great evening.